already dislike.
I have no idea what this is.
Yes, Mike Diva.
Oh, I think I've seen this.
Oh no. This is such a great video.
This is a nightmare.
What is this universe?
Wow, it's like the inevitable dystopia we're going to live in combined with a soap commercial.
God, I'm not stoned enough for this.
Why would you want a Trump tree?
What? Is he on a llama?
Frightening. Visually amazing, but frightening.
He suits being on the head of a giant llama beast.
Oh, this is very North Korea, isn't it?
This beat is fire. Oh.
Oh, he was Hitler and all these other crazy guys. That's great.
I feel like I'm getting brainwashed. I don't even want to look at it.
This is, I think, the most bizarre video I've ever watched.
What is this?
I don't know, the production budget's amazing though.
What are we watching?
Some girls are into anything, apparently. You know what? I would vote for him if he looked like this.
This is totally the type of thing that you would see in a Japanese commercial.
Is Donald Trump like, okay, I was just gonna say, is he saving the world? And then he goes and blows it up.
Trump! Stop it!
Is that, I'm feeling like that's a pretty accurate representation of what would happen if he became president.
What just happened? It's not funny because it's scary, because it could be true.
That was a vision of the future.
Yeah.
I'm glad our tour ended before November.
Good luck, guys.
So what do you think about this video?
Like, IDK, bro.
I have no idea what I just watched. Like, genuinely, I have absolutely no idea what that was.
That was the most beautiful and horrifying thing I've ever seen.
Mainly horrifying.
I want to say I liked it, but I don't know if I can because it's all with Trump.
If it was anything else, I would be like, oh, these visuals are stunning, but it had a lot of Trump in there, and that just kind of ruined it.
It was a video showing what the world's gonna be like if Trump succeeds.
Yes, he
World
destroys
domination.
Earth.
So the video is called Japanese Donald Trump Commercial.
Ooh, with a name like that, I'd expect nothing less than that video.
And it was made by the American YouTuber Mike Diva.
American YouTuber. Okay, good. So it's not real.
Do you know Mike Diva's work?
No.
No.
Yes. From what I know, he does like special effects. He's really good at editing.
I think that's what's so awesome about creators like himself. He can like visually just like spew what's on his brain onto the screen.
I've done a video with Mike Diva before. He's crazy. If you're gonna talk about Mike Diva, you gotta talk about Sexy Sax Man. Sexy Sax Man is just the most incredible video that exists on the internet.
So Mike Diva is known for making lots of great videos on YouTube. Why do you think he decided to make this video?
Probably because Trump's a bit of a muppet, isn't he?
Let's take a shit on Trump's face.
I'm guessing he wants to leverage all of the, you know, the elections that are happening right now.
Because Donald Trump is a spicy meme right now on the internet.
Yeah, it's a hot topic.
Combining a relevant topic with like a funny Japanese thing is just a guaranteed viral smash, isn't it? So, you
Definitely.
Like, what type of mind do you think he has to have to even dream up the visuals that you see in this thing?
Not a sober one.
A genius by the name of Mike Diva, apparently.
You have to be Mike Diva. He's done like a lot of weird stuff, hasn't he?
I don't know, it's Mike Diva, isn't it? I mean, he does some incredible videos. I'm a big fan of his videos.
There's over 25,000 comments on this video, and a lot of people think it was a real Donald Trump commercial, so they're angry about it.
What?
Are you serious? That's how good he is.
That doesn't surprise me. We need to all remind ourselves of what YouTube comments are like.
That doesn't surprise me. The internet is just full of just gullible people.
They obviously just don't know Mike then and his work. That's like literally what it is. Like some YouTubers, they'll make something as a parody and it will go beyond their audience and it will go like viral.
Why do you think from watching this that people would actually think this was a real Japanese commercial?
Because it doesn't really have a message. It doesn't say it is sponsored by Trump, it's not sponsored by Trump, so it's kind of like it leaves you with a big question mark.
Japanese commercials are just kind of crazy to begin with. And like, this is believable.
Having been to Japan, there are some strange commercials out there.
Yeah.
And game shows. So maybe combining
Doesn't
those
surprise me at all.
aesthetics could create something like that.
The production quality? I'm not quite sure. The whole, I mean, it obviously seems like a parody. The Donald Trump was on the head of what, a giraffe?
Like, there's no way he'd approve of that.
Mike has said that the comments seem to be split, with 50% thinking he is anti-Trump and 50% thinking he's pro-Trump. What do you think?
What does it matter? The video looked great. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna go with anti.
It seems very anti. I saw a swastika in there.
I would imagine that he's anti-Trump. The fact that he's got several fascist regimes in there.
And Trump destroys the world, so clearly he can't be pro, can he?
I think it's pretty anti. Who would think he shot the Earth and destroyed it?
I think he's just making a funny video from it. I don't think there's really like, I don't think he's picking sides of anyone.
He didn't really say whether it was supporting him or not. I kind of like that he just did it from I'm just gonna make this stupid thing without thinking about it so much. And it's like, should he have had an opinion?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was just a beautiful, contextless piece of art.
So not being from the US, what is your perception of Trump?
I try and keep away from like the political side of things.
At first it was like, oh, this is just a joke. And then it's gotten to the point where it's like, this cannot be real.
It was really funny when it started. Like,
Yeah.
Donald
That's
Trump.
not gonna happen.
Oh my god, this guy's so fun. And now it's like, oh shit.
Everyone seems quite scared and concerned about what the future holds. Yeah.
But then, the UK, let's not talk about it. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's just good.
If we can leave Europe, then there's definitely a strong chance that he could become president, so that's quite scary.
We're going through a similar thing in the UK right now. Nobody thought that we would leave the EU because it was so absurd, and no one's gonna actually vote for it, but it happened. So I think it's entirely possible that Trump could be president. I really do.
Do you ever dive into politics with any of your content, or do you stay away from politics?
I poke fun in politics, but I poke fun in all directions. I don't single out one crowd, or I don't favor another. I stay neutral, man. You gotta stay out of that.
I don't really know how I'd shoehorn politics into my favorite mascara and lipstick.
Not really. I think I stick to food and fitness, and as a result, yeah, I don't really talk about it.
I always stayed away from political things because people, even if it's a comedy sketch, people will go crazy.
I don't want to offend someone that has a different opinion to me, because it's not my deal. In a way, it's kind of arrogant to assume that just because I have an audience, I have like an authority or a right to tell people or try and influence people on what to do.
Even with the Obama interview, I almost didn't want to do it because it was like, obviously a major portion of me wanted to, but it was like, I have subscribers that don't necessarily like Obama. So I usually don't touch politics. I try to keep it to where it's a 50-50 split. Like, you don't know if I'm in favor. If I'm just interviewing you, am I silently, like, endorsing you? Or am I not?
In the sense of, we need to be more active in our government and active in the decisions that are being made, especially with what's going on in the world. Heck yes, that's what I'm trying to promote. People can make a difference, and I don't think that they realize how much their voices can be heard if they were all to be, unified.
And finally, would you say there's ever been a politician to go as viral as Donald Trump?
Never. No, never.
Bush maybe came close, with all the pundits talking about the way that they talked about Bush.
Everyone loved Obama. That was in a different kind of viral way.
2008 Obama went super viral, didn't he? Like, loads of people, Obama was in so many memes, like him flying around with a skateboard. He was just such a cool dude.
When he caught that fly.
Boris Johnson is actually hilarious. Like, he's one of the funniest people in British politics, but you might not necessarily want him to be the next Prime Minister.
No. That's sad. It goes to show it's like a viral sensation is going to possibly be a president. That's frightening.
I think this is the most, because when he first came out, was like, I'm gonna, run for president, everyone was like, yeah, all right, this is funny. Let's Trump 2016, right? And now it's like, oh, no, Trump 2016, no.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of YouTubers React.
Listen, guys, I don't know if that whole Trump exploding the world thing is gonna happen or not, but you should probably subscribe before it does.
See you later, guys. Remember, stay hungry, my friends.